That morning felt ordinary. I remember stepping outside and just taking a moment on my doorstep. The village was quiet, the sun was peeking over the horizon, and for a while I just stood there, thinking about how I'd been craving something new, something different from my usual routine. When I opened my letterbox, I discovered a piece of worn parchment. I unfolded it and quickly realised it was a map, old, hand-drawn, and marked with a village deep within a faraway forest. In shaky handwriting, 3 words marked the corner. "To new beginnings," it said. I looked around to see if anyone was nearby, wondering if this was some kind of prank. But the village was completely still that early in the morning. Any smart person would have thrown the map out. However, the map had a strange, inviting feel to it that filled me with a kind of hope, a chance for something new. So I didn't waste any time. I headed straight back inside to pack. I rushed back inside and went straight to the kitchen, grabbing whatever food I thought would last the journey. It felt like the perfect excuse to start fresh, so I didn't take much, just enough to get me there. I packed everything into my backpack, making sure my camping gear, especially my sleeping bag, was tucked away. And before leaving, I paused for just a moment and looked back at my home. I thought I'd feel sad, but I didn't. It felt like just the right time to go. After leaving the house for the final time, I headed down to the stables where my mare, Fable, was happily chewing on some hay. I grabbed her saddle and lead rope and brought her out. She nudged my hand like she always did, and I gave her a pat in return. And with that, our journey began. We galloped across open fields, the wind at our backs. At night, we sat by a small fire, comforted by its heat. We strode through beautiful forests, the light flickering through the leaves. When the unpredictable weather hit, we found whatever shelter we could find, at one point even using a large mushroom as a natural umbrella. Eventually, we reached the edge of the forest. I compared the map in my hands with what lay before me, before I realised it matched perfectly. I nudged Fable forwards towards a faint, overgrown path that led deep into the trees. We moved slowly into the forest, Fable's hooves soft against the earth. The trees grew closer around us, their branches intertwining above, and the air smelled of moss and damp wood. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, and the path ahead was barely visible beneath fallen branches and overgrown roots. I could finally see the village, but something was wrong. I hopped off of Fable and tied her to a fence post before wandering in. Abandoned. Hello everyone, my name is Berry and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video and this is also going to be my first ever series on this channel, and I am so incredibly excited for it and I'm so happy that you're here to share this journey with me. So as you can see, we have made our way, by we I mean myself and my horse Fable, have made our way to this beautiful village, but it is very much abandoned. That was not what we were expecting. We were expecting a village full of life, but the only life here is the nature around us. One thing that I did notice upon arriving is that all of the candles and all of the candlelit lanterns, they're all lit. So, you know, there's a chance that we're not alone here. However, after having a look around the village, it is hard to believe that anyone's actually living here because there is just no sign of life whatsoever. So I think I'm going to get myself and Fable set up first. I did see this area up here. I think that'll be a nice area to set ourselves up in, and then we'll have a quick wander around the village after setting ourselves up. Now, we have been riding for days. Obviously, we've taken breaks. However, I am not surprised if Fable is just sick of... Come on. She keeps doing this. She keeps going backwards. Thank you. If she is very tired, because... Come on, because like I said, we've been traveling for a while and we just need at least a couple of days of rest before I do any adventuring on her. But yeah, I have got some hay bales for her, so we'll just pop one there and we'll pop another one there for her to nom on, but there is plenty of lush grass around. So yeah, I'm thinking we put our like camping gear here. I have a sleeping bag and I also have a hammock. The hammock tends to be something that I use to sleep during the day. So it's not going to be that useful, but I'm going to put it up anyway. So we'll just pop those on there. Oh, I kind of want it the other way around. And then for now we'll pop the sleeping bag there. Oh my goodness, it is getting late already. I would like to get a campfire. Here is the map that I used. It is a lot smaller than it was when I first got it. I did end up losing the majority of it to the rainy weather. It got a little bit soggy, but I have enough of it here. So there is quite a few interesting looking places that I can see on the map. But yeah, I don't even know if we have enough time to really have a look around the village before it gets too dark. Just from what I've seen is just a bunch of structures that have just sort of submitted themselves to nature, are a little bit broken down. So we'll have a proper look tomorrow morning. I think, look at how beautiful the stars are. I think it's just time that we go to sleep for a little bit and then, you know, get up again in the morning, have a good look around. And yeah, so let's just take the backpack off so I'm not sleeping with it on. We'll pop it here for now. And yeah, good night, Fable. Okay, so it is morning again. Grab my backpack. And we're just going to go down to the tree and have a sit down and sort of plan a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to do some bits in my notebook. So this is the plan for today, or at least the next few days. So we're going to gather some wood. Obviously, we live in a very wooded area. There's no doubt about that. However, I don't really want to cut down the trees around the village. I don't know what it is, but something about it is telling me no, don't cut these trees down. So I'm going to go to the edge of the forest and do it there, and I'll make sure that I'm replanting every single tree as well. Set up some basic tools, obviously that is something that everyone does. Gather coal and light up the forest, because this is quite a dark forest. I'm a little bit scared that I'm going to get jumped upon, and I don't really want that to be happening too much. So we're going to light the forest up a little bit so we can live here as peacefully as possible. Gather animals and plant crops. Obviously that is a given. I only have 7 pieces of bread to my name, so we need a little bit more of a stable source of food. So yeah, that is my plan for the day. Oh, and the plan is also for it to be a rainy day. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, we already have an animal. So yeah, so we've got that. I'm so sorry, Fable, it is a little bit damp right now, but I suppose we're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some wood. Like I said, we're going to go to the outer edges of the forest. Have I got my backpack on me? I do. I will admit, I'm a little bit frightened. Because it is just so dark. Ooh, onions. Awesome. I shall take those. There's also some of these hazelnut bushes around. Are they hazelnut? Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? So many spiders. Oh my goodness. Are they following me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna get some of these trees. That was terrifying. Let's just get some of these trees and these branches and all that good stuff. This is why we need these torches. So yeah, project 1, I think, we're gonna change to getting as many torches as we can, okay? Getting as many torches as we can. So let's make ourselves a wooden pick. I shouldn't run too much because I don't have much food. Let's grab 3 pieces. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. I'm so glad that it... Oh my god, this is not going well. I am so sorry. Here I am, like, oh, this is gonna be fine. We're gonna be so good. We're gonna get torches. We're gonna be so organized. Okay, we're just gonna dig ourselves out. At least we've got some stone. We'll get some stone because that is always useful. And the thing is, like, I can always make some charcoal if I'm not too confident going into the caves just yet, especially with my extreme lack of food. This is a dangerous hole. That's all I've got to say about that. That is a dangerous hole. So yeah, let's chop some of these trees down, get plenty of wood. Hopefully these trees can also maybe drop some apples, hopefully. Oh, down it goes, timber. Okay, yeah, there's a few apples in there. 2. Okay, great. And with that, I continue to chop down the second tree, ensuring that I had replanted the sapling. And then once I did that, I crafted the furnace and popped some wood in. There we go. We'll get some of that going. I'll just have some food because I have lost a bit of health. Pop that away. Get my stone pickaxe out. We'll just make a sword. I don't trust myself with an axe. I know that a lot of people prefer to use an axe to combat with, but I'm not good at it. So we'll just use some of this charcoal to make some torches real quick. Is that a little birdie? It is! Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. This is fine. Perfect. Yeah, let's just pop another torch down here. There is another zombie. I'm assuming it's up here. It can't... Oh, it can. Oh, it can get down here. Yeah. Okay, I need to block that up real quick. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, we'll just do a tiny bit of mining, just mainly getting the coal. I'm not very good at multitasking, so I will try and tell you guys about what I'm planning on with this series as I do stuff like this. So this series is going to be a little bit like a village renovation with a little bit of lore sprinkled in there, nothing too intense. Obviously, I am very new to this, so please give me some grace when it comes to recording videos, to the quality of videos, to the quality of my content. I'm very much a newbie. I've never done anything like this before, other than like pretending to do this sort of stuff when I was a kid. Oh my goodness, nope, I am out of here, absolutely not. Okay, let's just quickly grab these, and I think we should run home because it is getting so dark. Okay, so I think today we have quite a bit of coal and charcoal. I think it is a good idea to use as much of it as possible. Oh, I did not mean to get so many torches. Oh, this is all good. This is fine. Hello? What is that? Oh my god, I'm not even hitting him. Oh my goodness, he came armed. So yeah, let's light this area. And with that, I set out and placed as many torches as I physically could, ensuring that I had lit the entire area around my house up, also getting into a little kerfuffle with a not so friendly little spider. However, that did not deter me, and I continued placing all the torches, finding some pumpkins along the way, grabbing them and heading back into the village. So it looks like down here we have some more— oh, there's a barrel with nothing in it. That's fine. It looks like there are some more buildings down here. There's this one as well. This one's nice. This one— the thing is, like, they're so broken down that I don't even know what they used to be, which is kind of sad, really. And then obviously by the big oak tree, these seem to be all, you know, like market stalls and things like that. This seems to have been like a farmland area. Ooh. You know, this could make for a pretty good pen for animals. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Oh, get some of that. Oh, is that a ender pearl? Awesome. A duck! This is a little river, and it is so very cute down here. It looks like there's a broken down dock, so this will be quite easy to put back up again. What are these? What is this? Cabbage. So I'm thinking for now, in terms of when I make a crop farm, I'm just going to plant like wheat and things, because one, that is what Babel will eat, and hello! Oh my goodness, hi! And two, I'll eat it, I'll use it for bread. So yeah, and oh, potatoes! Okay, this is brilliant. I can also eat potatoes. So there are actually some bits of— oh, some more— oh, no, we're just gonna leave those there. Some bits of wheat here. There was also wheat from that— what's it called? The fallen down wagon, but it also had mushrooms growing out of it, so I don't think I really trust it all that much. It's like it's getting dark already. But yeah, I'm planning on making this where I put the animals. Okie dokes, so let me just check my notebook. So we have lit up the forest, and we'll also get rid of the coal bit. I'm gonna keep set up basic tools because I kind of see that as a, you know, get iron and things like that. But for now, I'm gonna make some cobblestone slabs. I also need to make— I think all I'm going to need really is maybe 2 gates from what I saw last night, and we'll pop those up so then we can get some animals. I saw quite a few sheep, so I think that'll be useful because I don't actually have a proper bed at the moment. I'm literally sleeping on the floor right now, so yeah. So I'll just pop those on there. I'll get rid of that. Oh, perfect. We just need to make sure this is completely safe, that no animals are going to get out. And so I set off to go grab some animals. I didn't actually have to travel too far. The sheep was practically waiting for me on the outskirts of the village, and she followed me very willingly back into the animal pen. I then went and grabbed this lovely little cow and brought her back as well, so then our little sheepy wasn't going to be so lonely. And I could tell that our little sheepy really appreciated the company. Continued going further and further, finding one last sheep and bringing her back to the village. I've got a really nice home for you, you'll love it. you've got some friends in there. You won't be on your own, you know, and there's no scary people in there. No scary people live in this place. So, see, look, you've already got friends and they're so excited to meet you already. That's amazing. So I bred the 2 sheepies and a lovely little lamb was born. Then I went out to find our cow and mate and brought this little guy back. I went ahead and I popped him in the pen with the others, hoping that they would all get along together. And with that, I then bred the 2 cows. And then the cutest little calf was born. So now that we have these guys, we also need to be able to feed them. And, you know, that's pretty important. I'm a little bit worried that they might be able to get up on here. So I'm just gonna get... Oh my goodness. I nearly hurt that little... Oh my god. I'm trying not to hurt anyone. There we go. That makes me feel a bit better. I can maybe make some... a little bit more of an area. Oh, we have 14. That is pretty good. Okay. Oh, yay! Actually, over here, instead of having wheat seeds, we can have some of the potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. And just in time to go to bed. As the night caved in, I quickly ran back home and decided to craft myself a campfire finally. After popping it down, I placed an extra lava so on it and I lit the fire, ready for a restful night's sleep. Okay, so it is another new morning, another new day. Let's have a check of our notebook. So we have gathered animals. We have lit up the forest. We have gathered coal. We have planted crops. Now we need to gather a bit more wood, maybe get some different types of wood and set up some basic tools. So to set up some basic tools, I want to do a bit of mining, which is very scary to think about. And something else that is kind of scary to think about is storage, because I don't currently have any. There's a barrel down here. I'm going to just grab it and we're going to put it... I'm really scared that I'm going to hit this bee by accident. I'm going to put it there. So obviously I've got some important things. I want to keep my notebook on me at all times. But I think we can move some stuff there. I'll probably put like this sort of stuff near where the pens are. There was another barrel over yonder, over this way, that we can take. Yep, it had nothing in it, did it? Didn't it? And we shall take that and put this near our little crop fields. Oop, I'll take you. Oh, look! What are they doing to it? Can they pollinate? Is this going to sound really stupid? Is that stupid? Because how have these potatoes grown so quickly? That probably sounds really stupid. I will look that up. I will pop one there as well. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll pop that there. I did hear some rustling of leaves, so that did freak me out a bit. You guys seem to like it over there. And yeah, let's just go ahead and pop all of these things. I'll put the rabbit hide in there as well. Okay, so I think we've got basically everything. I'm going to put the stone hoe in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and find a cave. So there was a cave like this way, just by where we are camping. And I think I'm going to bring my camp bed with me, my sleeping bag, sorry, not my camp bed, just so then if I get a little bit sleepy in the caves I can go ahead and take a little nap. Yeah, it was over here. Yep, it was here. So let's just start by popping a torch down, popping a couple of torches down at the entrance, because I fear that I will just get jump scared again. I'm not planning on doing like a big mining expedition or anything, I'll feel a little bit safer. I really need to make myself a shield. I need 1 piece of iron, please. Just 1. I will stick with stone tools for now as long as I get a shield, because I don't know about you guys, but I do not feel safe without a shield. Unfortunately, it was quite the uneventful start. I had to simply stick to grabbing coal and also a little bit of copper because there was absolutely 0 iron in sight. I also had a little bit of a fight with this skeleton that I really struggled to hit apparently, and continued my little quest of finding some iron. Oh, there is some dripstone. Iron! Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me just quickly light this up a little bit. I bet it's just 1 piece. It is. Oh my goodness me. I quickly made myself a furnace so that I could smelt up that singular piece of iron as quickly as I could because I really wanted a shield. I then went further exploring and found a mine shaft. I didn't actually go in properly, I just placed a torch down. However, I decided that I'll come back here on another episode. I hit the jackpot and I found a bunch more iron that I quickly mined up. And then when I got back, my iron was smelted and I was able to finally make myself a shield. I quickly went down and mined up some more iron to smelt, which I was then able to turn into some iron armor. Then I decided to go deeper down into the caves. Haha. Haha. Eventually, I decided that was more than enough mining for the day, so I quickly headed back outside of the cave into the gorgeous, gorgeous evening sunlight and raced back home. Okay, so it's a fresh day. The sky is a little bit dreary this morning, which is a bit of a shame. As you can see, this is everything that we got from our mining trip, as well as this iron that I've had smelting for a little while now. We also have full iron gear, which is so fun. I do need to get a texture pack to hide the look of iron armor, but we do have it all here now. I am so happy with how this first episode has gone. I think that we should probably end it. Hello? I don't remember there being any crystals around here. What? We'll just grab this iron. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Is this natural or was this built? Look at the crystals, the amethysts. It's gorgeous, and there's books and a lectern. Let's read it. If you are reading this, welcome. The people of this village once lived in harmony with the ancient oaks and the creatures of the forest, though time has carried them elsewhere. If you have come to reside within this village, we only ask that you treat the land with care, build thoughtfully with nature in mind, and tend to the woods as if they were your own. The spirit of the wood is kind to those who honour her ways. She whispers through the leaves, guides with gentle hands, and protects the life that thrives beneath her boughs, and she wishes you do the same. Welcome to Oakfern Hollow.